Hey guys, Trevor Russell here. Okay, so what am I talking to you about today? I'm going to talk to you about how to make your Expo trade table give you lots of quality leads that would lead to lots of quality clients. Because being involved with many expos and the expo that we're talking about even today in this email, there are so many people out there going to expos. And what do most do? They make their stand look really beautiful and they've got all great stuff and flyers and banners. And what do? They sit way behind the back of the desk, sitting there like this, talking politely and nicely. And some of them even do a really good job. However, for so many people, their trade table investment goes nowhere or to a very little place. So what do we want? We want a great return on investment from the time and money that we invest as a marketing activity into exhibiting at expos. And when you do it well, it does work. It does pay high dividends. One of my clients that I recently worked with, who I trained in this capacity, went on to exhibit at the South GC Expo here in Australia, 87 leads, and is now following them up and working through them and is enrolling them into happy paying clients. So that's what I'm going to share with you quickly in this video today, the steps to take, and then I'm even going to share with a friend of mine. We'll do a quick role play on what it is that you can say to have you be able to get a whole lot of quality leads from exhibiting at a trade show or expo. So let's do something first down the bottom here, which is very important to set you up for mental success in knowing what the return on investment target is for you when you're going to exhibit at a trade show or expo. I've just done some rough math. Let's say you're going to invest $500, which might be the trade table and setting up, and maybe you're going to give away a prize that might be a couple of $100 to create interest. Let's say $500. Let's say you do what we teach you to do, and you do the work, you do the practice, you do the study, and you enroll 100 leads, i.e. you collect 100 names from exhibiting at the expo. And then you go and follow them up and you meet and speak and enroll them into whatever your product or service is. And you enroll 20 out of the 100, and each one of your sales is worth $500. It could be a single transaction or it could be over 12 months, whatever it is for you. So 20 by 500 is $10,000 in round numbers. So for our investment of a day, some money, some time, some practice, fairly low amount of money for a lot of leads, and converting $10,000, not a bad start, right? And we haven't even gone into 100 now leads that go into your database that you can communicate on an ongoing basis that you could even enroll down the track. This is the power of trade shows when you really get it. So now let's look at the steps that we want to follow through to make sure that our sales pathway to enrolling and making sales from trade tables is going to. First step, know your how to get leads script, which is what is it that you say that engages people to actually want to meet and talk, give you their details, and are happy for you to follow them up and meet you, talk to you, even buy from you. Yes, I did say follow up, and we'll talk about that. Next point, people working the stand like people and like speaking to people. That's right. You actually do need to speak to people at trade shows. You can't sit way behind the desk, or when people come and talk to you, you just talk about what you do. There is a process that we go through with how we communicate. However, you need to speak to people. This is a day where you've got to communicate. It's going to be a big day. You're going to be on your game. You're going to hustle. You're going to communicate. You're going to collect a whole lot of potential client names and leads so you can follow up. So you have got to be on your game. If that's not you and you want to be at a trade show, don't go. Or go as a guest, but get someone like I saw at the recent expo that I was at the North GC Expo. There was a business there promoting fire safety products. Now you could see the people behind the tables, they're a little bit shy. If you're watching this, thanks guys. But the gentleman out the front, he was in the aisle talking to people, connecting with them, chatting to them, displaying the products and services. He was the confident, upfront person that was willing to do that, and you could see the results that they were getting. So you've got to have the right person in the right job. The next step is the expo is to collect people's details. It is to collect people's contact details. It is not to sell a pen. It is not to sell a bunch of flowers. This is an opportunity for you to collect a whole lot of contacts in a very short space of time that go into your community list, go into your database that you are going to follow up and communicate with and enroll into your products and services down the track. Okay? Next point, follow them up. The people that you speak to, collect data, come Monday, come the following week, you need to do what you said that you would do. And that is follow them up. And you need point number 5, speak, meet, and enroll. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where you get paid. You don't get paid up here at the top. You get paid down the track by following this process. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the script process of what you can say at a trade, exhibition, to actually engage someone, get their details, and then be happy for you to follow them up and speak and meet and enroll them. Hey, good to see you. My name's Trevor, and you are?
Mark.
Hey, Mark, good to see you. What brings you to the expo?
Starting a business. And
okay.
need some help with that.
What sort of business?
Clean-up business, helping people to go digital.
Wow, well look, as you can see, we do a whole lot of promotional products, we do pens, we do gifts, we do printing of cards and stationery. Do you think you might ever need any of those type of products and services?
Yeah, I'm going to need some business cards and some flyers.
Okay, cool. Well, what we're doing today is we've got a competition running, as you can see, and we're giving away a few of these awesome speakers that will have your name branded on it if you win. And great sound as a little gift for you to give us your card. And what I can also do is, Mark, I can follow you up next week, give you a call, come out and see you. We can have a chat about your business and see maybe if one day we could help you with your promotional products and printing. How's that sound?
Yeah,
cool. So put the card in there. Hopefully I'll also be calling you as a lucky winner for the speaker. But hey, have a great day at the expo and we'll speak next week.
Awesome. Thank you.
Ciao. Okay, so what did we do? We actually had a conversation. Yes, we used a script structure and prepared it prior to having the conversation, which is really weird, right? Imagine prior to going to an expo or to a trade show and preparing what it is that you're going to say that works to meet and engage people in wanting to find out more about what you do and you wanting to find out more about what they do to determine if and how you can do business together. Wild, right? However, if you do it, it pays huge dividends. I've worked with many businesses that when we've done this, and including myself, have gotten such a big flow of leads to then follow up and go and meet and speak to and enroll. However, that is why this is number 1. Did you notice there's no make your trade table look beautiful at number 1? That is a nice addition. However, it is not the most important thing. The most important thing is how you meet, talk, and enroll people into wanting to speak to you further. And what did we do? We had a competition running, but that wasn't the first port of call. What I wanted to find out was, did Mark have a need that I could fulfill and help him with, which he did. And then I collected his details and told him about the competition with the subtle opening and right to make contact with him to have a meeting. That's what a competition is for, is to open the opportunity to have a conversation with those people so we can speak, meet, and enroll. What else do we need to remember? We need to have our name badge on so people know what our names are. Very, very important. And we need to do our best to remember their names. We need to collect their details. We need to be time efficient, up, positive, and effective, and they move on. And then we move on to the next person so we can get our targeted number of leads to make the activity worthwhile, because we are focusing on giving great service, but we need to get a return on investment for our marketing spend. True? And our time for being there. So while there's some things there to do, as you can see, it's not probably that much harder than what you're already doing. The most important thing out of all of this is, if you are going to come and exhibit at a trade show, if at our trade show or anyone, please think about the if and how you can meet and enroll someone in wanting to talk to you further. That is the key. And there is an art form to it. And if you want help with this, send me an email. I can send you a script. Or if you want to also talk about how do you actually speak and meet someone, enroll them. This is a very, very important and different skill again, which is fundamental selling skills, which a lot of people just don't know how to do, but there is an art form to it. Okay, so thank you so much for your time. My name's Trevor Russell, business growth coach, sales speaker, trainer, and expert. If I can be of any help to you, contact me below. And if you want to send me an email, you can email me at info@trevorrussell.com.au. Happy to help in any way that I can to help make your business work, to have you get more clients, make more sales, and get paid. Thank you for watching. Hope this was helpful. Speak to you soon.